Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is health and lifestyle. I will be giving you a very simple recipe on this protein bar that you can take before or after your workout. Very rich in proteins, and it contains a lot of very vital nuts that we essentially need for our body, and it is plant-based with no added nonsense, no added sugar. So if you're watching or you're stumbling upon my video for the first time, please do well to subscribe. So I'll be starting with cashew nuts, and then I will use honey, and then I will be using flax seeds and some almond and some sunflower seeds, some peanuts, some sesame seeds, some cinnamon powder, walnuts, and some pumpkin seeds, and a pinch of salt, and I'm using Himalaya salt. And I will use olive oil as well for this recipe. And I'll be using some chocolate chips as well to give it that vibe and that crunchiness, you know. So I'll start by measuring the nuts that are really actually hard, because I don't want it to be too big, the slices to be too big. I want to chop it to not really fine, but kind of coarse. That's the texture I'm going for. So I'll be putting my cashew nuts into my food processor, and then I'll add the walnuts as well, and then I'll add some peanuts and some almond to break it till it is kind of coarse, not smooth but coarse. That's the texture I want, because I want to get that crunchiness. I don't really want to have it in a powder form. So I measured 1 cup of each of the ingredients. You can measure the quantity you want. Depending on what quantity you are going in for, it is just fine. So that's just what I'm going to be blending: the almond, cashew nuts, walnuts, and some peanuts. Now it is ready. That's the texture I was going in for, and I've achieved the texture I wanted. That's very simple. I poured it in, and then I added the rest of the ingredients. So I measured not 1 cup of flaxseed because I didn't want it too much of it. So I measured half a cup of that, but I will be measuring 1 cup of sunflower seeds. It is very healthy as well. And then I'll measure 1 cup of pumpkin seeds. And the pumpkin seed sizes are just perfect for the size I'm going in for. Then I'll measure half a cup of chocolate chips, just to make it feel that aromatic, you know, a flavorful. So I measured half a cup of olive oil. You can see not much. You can decide to measure your own quantity. And then I added some honey to the quantity that will be enough to sweeten the mixture. Then I added 1 scoop of that cinnamon powder, and then I'll be adding a pinch of salt. Yeah. Then I'll mix that together. Mix it till it is really, really well mixed. You can see that texture. That's what I'm going in for. So now I'll be adding some vanilla sugar. It's not really sweet, but I just wanted the flavor of vanilla. And then I'll be adding some nut milk. So I'll grate that into it. I want that flavor, that mixture of flavor, you know. Let it get I want to get that flavor of the protein bar that you get from the shop, and you get, so you can see me smelling that. It's so good. It smells so good. I mean, very good, very healthy. I've been wondering what I can take during, especially something very quick. It's during after my workout, and I've been pondering about something, and then I said, oh, if you notice in my channel, I always play along with ingredients in my kitchen. As long as it is something to eat, I just love to play with them. So this mixture, this recipe, you wouldn't find in anywhere. It's just my own recipe, and I just thought of it. I could play with these ingredients, and I come out with something. I've been eating a lot of protein bar, healthy ones, I bet you, without sugar. So I decided to say, okay, Doris, it is time for you to make your own protein bar, and which is much healthier. You know what you have put in it. When they say no sugar, you know that you're not eating sugar. So it's not a bad thing to eat sugar though, but I am on my journey of no eating sugar, and I've done this for almost 8 months. So my body is feeling so amazing without sugar. So you can do yours with sugar. You can do it with brown sugar. You can do it with whatever. So I decided to use just honey as a sweetener, and those chocolate chips, which are equally low in calories. So I flattened that, and you can make it to the texture you want. So at this point, I actually forgot to put in some sesame seeds. If you notice, I didn't mix it in the mixture, so I just wanted it to spread it over it, so it just gives that decoration plus the flavor that's gonna come out of it. So I noticed that, and then I picked it. I just took a quick grab and then spread it over it, and it is looking so good. It's looking so good. So you can set that in your oven. I set this in my oven for 150 degrees for over 15 minutes, and it was just perfect. If you keep it for long, it will just roast it too brown. It depends on if you want it too brown and too crunchy, then you can leave it in, but keep an eye on it so you don't get it burned. So it is now ready, and I'm just chopping it to the sizes that I want for this particular recipe. So I'm going in for the cube sizes, like the rectangular sizes. So I'll be chopping that, and then to take it out, and then place it in that plate, and then take it into the fridge for almost half an hour for it to harden, for the chocolate to harden, for everything to harden up, and then package it in my Ziploc paper. And voila, my after workout protein bars is ready. And I take just one of it, and I can take a little bit of smoothie, and I'm just fine. I've taken a good amount of protein. So if you've watched my video up to this point, please like, share, comment, and what do you actually do after your workout? Or are you somebody that have been looking for ways to lose weight? Please keep an eye on this channel, and I'll be bringing you a lot of healthy recipes just like this one you're seeing. And yeah, join me on the journey, and keep your eye on the channel, and let's go. So here we have our protein bars looking so sumptuous and delicious. Won't you try this? It's so delicious, very flavorful, and very healthy as well. So try it. Save your money from buying so much protein bars from the market, which you don't know the amount of sugar it is in it. So try it and thank me later. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. Bye.